organized, make my way into your mind, just to know what you knew. Restless every time we start locking eyes. Lost control. Oh, it's paradise with honesty, but I'm in the dead of the night. Let the darkness take control. Let the darkness take control. Darkness take control. May the darkness take control. Take me in the smoke, breathe me in and let me go. Sink to your heart to find you. Open up your eyes till you're blinded by the lies, so you can see what you do. Restless every time we start locking eyes. Lost control. Oh, it's paradise with honesty, but I'm in the dead of the night. Teardrops on the floor. The pain is over. Feel the darkness take control. Let the darkness take control. Darkness take control. May the darkness take control. Take me in the smoke, breathe me in and let me go. Sink to your heart to find you. Open up your eyes till you're blinded by the lies, so you can see what you do. Restless every time we start locking eyes. Lost control. Oh, it's paradise with honesty, but I'm in the dead of the night. Teardrops on the floor. The pain is over. Feel the darkness take control. Let the darkness take control. Darkness take control. May the darkness take control. Take me in the smoke, breathe me in and let me go. Sink to your heart to find you. Open up your eyes till you're blinded by the lies, so you can see what you do. Restless every time we start locking eyes. Lost control. Oh, it's paradise with honesty, but I'm in the dead of the night. Teardrops on the floor. The pain is over. Feel the darkness take control.
Hello everyone and welcome back. Today we are playing something completely different, but there's a slight problem. When I bought this game a couple of weeks ago for just a couple of pence in the Steam sale, I thought I'd bought the Construction Simulator 2015, but apparently I've purchased Professional Construction Simulation which is an absolute abortion. I fired up the tutorial earlier on just so I could test to make sure I had the resolution and what have you. Now I've left it here on the main menu, one because we have a choice to make in a minute, and also secondly because I want to go into the options menu here. You see here I've got this mouse sensitivity turned down as far as I can go. Oh, one thing I should say as well is once we start the game we cannot get back to this option menu. So that's why I'm showing you this option menu now, because this slider here has absolutely zero bearing on what we're about to do. Yeah, it's going to be a bit of fun. It's actually I'm hoping the slider here works. I know the music one worked because I turned that off. But I'm going to turn that down as well because the noise is really loud, but I'm going to turn my system volume down as well. The screen resolution also in the game doesn't seem to make any difference either. It still maintains this the same low resolution. But we're going to go in. So the next choice we have for you guys, do you want me to, where I saved it when I finished was just after the tutorial was finished. Do you want me to start up a fresh game so that we can see the tutorial, from get the complete thing, or just simply start from where after the tutorial? Which would you prefer to see? Do you want the entire experience? Because we ain't coming back to this at any other stream. Oh, that's the thing as well. If I tap anywhere on the screen, start from the save. I even tried to see if I could edit this save file. Oh, one thing before we sort of finish, I want to go in. Don't let me forget. We have to go and have a look at the reviews because there is one review in for this game which is hilarious. But here we go. Let's load it up. That's the thing. Do you really want to load this game? No. To be fair, no. yeah. If we can't take it anymore, Chrissy will do a sport speedrun. I was surprised. This thing has a PS4 and a Switch port. No. Oh yeah. Now you saw how low that mouse sensitivity was. I am moving the mouse millimeters. By turning all over the place. I haven't already. Now, when I sort of first of all, want to play this sort of one, if you guys have played Farming Simulator, I've got the Farming Simulator. Was it 2015ish or a couple of those on the Xbox, and those are really good. I mean, yes, it's in this absolute really old, really bad engine, but it's to be expected. You know what you're getting on. It's not very optimized, but this is even worse. Chrissy, I'll definitely play Farming Simulator because I find it a really nice, relaxing game. Let's have a look. So this is where we save game. If I can get the mouse to point at it, I don't know quite what is written on the disc. And this is where you get jobs from. So I'm going to press F. Right, and so we'll do this one from the top here. So we need to deliver some gravel. So we'll try that. The only missions I've tried, as I said, is just the tutorial. So alright, so requires. We're gonna have to go and buy that. I thought maybe we could get it and then go and buy the dump truck. Right, let's go and buy the dump truck. Ooh, crikey! If I press escape, there is no way to get to that option menu to adjust the controls. So now we need to go and somehow figure out on the map where the garage is to buy new stuff. I have no idea. It did drive you past it to like show you where it was in the tutorial, but I'm gonna guess and say maybe it's just that building, that little cluster of buildings on the map, if you can see there. Oh, hang on, you haven't got the full experience of this racket. I just stuck the, you know, the music that we use in the background for Jurassic World. I've just stuck that in the background just so there was something playing as well. Oh, hang on, here it is. Oh, here's another thing as well, right, before we go any further. Now, oh no, you can't see it. Right, because the white bar's obscuring it. Can I? No, I can't switch over. Right, can you see where it's showing the indicators on the bottom there? So you've got like the hazard site one there that's flashing, and then it shows you the X, which is for the right indicator. Now, if you look at your keyboard, X is on the left side of the keyboard. At least all the keyboards I've used. Right. Now, so if X is for the right, the right indicator, what key do you guys think is for the left indicator? Which one do you think that they would have bound to that if X is the is for going that way? How do we get out of this vehicle? Here we go. Ooh. Is it this truck we need? Dump truck. Right. Press F. Do you want to buy this vehicle for? Price. So they haven't even bound those in, they've just put like... dump truck is one of the most important vehicles. Yeah, buy it, whatever. New vehicle delivered to your... Oh, you're joking, we've got to go all the way back there. Press E to get back in the vehicle. I think our yard was this way, wasn't it? So, any suggestions at all then as to what they would have bound for if X is to go right, what is to go left? I'll give you a clue. It's not Z, which would have been acceptable, considering that it's on the on that side of the keyboard. But no, if you want to use the left indicator, you have to go to on the right side of the keyboard, and it is Y. So the opposite, you know, different rows entirely. How do I turn this off? Right. Right. Let's get out of here. Oof. Just got to keep remembering to move the mouse. I've even tried, because I've got this sensitivity control on my mouse, and it makes zero difference in this game. I think we better go and accept that mission now. Right, so we will go and accept that. Local farmer wants to repairs access. Blah, 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 yeah. Let's get in the dump truck. And hang on, we want to press 8 to change the view. Yeah, that's exactly, isn't it? It's just like a cheap one of all those simulator ones. Like I said, when I saw it in the Steam sale for like the, for the couple of pence that it was, I was thinking, oh, brilliant! It's that construction simulator. That looked quite cool, but no. Oh, hang on. This is the end point. Oh, it doesn't even highlight where you're supposed to go to pick up the gravel. Alright, let's back it up. I think the gravel place was that bit at the top of the map, or just the bits at the top of the map now. But I think definitely in a future stream we will fire up, because I have Farming Simulator, for the one that came out for the 360, where they were just like testing to see if the simulator games would sell on like consoles, and then I got the. It must be. I must have 15 and 17. That must be the two ones that I've got. We'll definitely play those because those are a lot of fun, and plus that they run a lot better than this Abomination. Let's see. I think it was somewhere down here in the tutorial. Oh, if I spin the mouse wheel, I can like move it out a pixel at a time. Yeah, it's absolutely shocking, isn't it? Oh, traffic lights. Did we stop? No. How's the volume for you guys? Because I've got it nearly muted on my end, but like your audio comes from a different source to what I'm hearing. I've cranked it like even lower than what we do for the exploding games because of how ridiculously loud this is. So I think this road, particularly here, looks reasonable. I'll give it that. Nice little forest road. I'm just trying to like move the mouse as well. 1 nanomillimeter. Oh, you can only hear the background music, so you can't hear the buzz from this engine. Oh, I'll have to do something about that because if I'm getting tortured with it, so are you. Right, let's just crank that up a little bit. Now, what did we want? So how do we get the little, what? Please reverse into the gravel. Is that gravel though? Actually, it's not, well, that says sand. How do we get out of it? Yeah, sand, you can't go wrong with that. Gravel. So this must be stone. Ooh. This over here as well. Oh, this is a petrol station. Yeah. E to get in, and then you've got to press that to get your view back. My hands are all over the keyboard because these controls are so spread out. I wish I'd put my hazard warning lights on. That's going to make the difference. There's not even any of the traffic. Oh, hang on, that says crushed rocks. Does that not say gravel there? Oh, how do we get rid of this stuff then? Oh, hang on, what the hell? So we may have screwed it up at the start of the game. Any way to unload? Now there's a thing at the bottom there which shows an icon and just has some uppy down arrows. But there's no indication as to what key I'm supposed to press. Oh, walking simulator, that is far superior to this. I'm going to systematically press every key on the keyboard until we see the dumper thing. Oop. Till we figure out which one of these is the key for this thing here. Let's see, that's the lights. I'll try the bottom row. Well, that makes the map go on now. Yep, best game ever. So I don't know how we get this out. None of the keys work. No, I really don't want to load it. And now we have to go through that entire process again. I have to go and buy the truck, drive it all the way back out there, because the Muppet who put this game together couldn't put the right item on the label next to the stock. So, are you guys able to hear the horrendous engine noises now as well? Oh, we've driven too far. Hang on. I almost got overexcited there. We'll have a little second just to have a drive about, and we'll get to the garage this way. We'll just have to go around this lake puddle. Yeah, better or worse. Have a look. So this is the city, apparently. We want the truck showroom. At least in Farming Simulator, you can you get out your you can like cycle between all your vehicles. You don't have to like keep going to them all. Right, that's been delivered to. Let's press that there. What's that rotate? Are you going to play the 8 game 8 times? Because we all know that's the best game ever. Oh, you after a Tales from the Coop. Right, hang on a second. We'll get back to the garage up this road, and then we'll do something more fun. I've got a video for you today, assuming I can find the icon for it on my desktop. Right, let's head up here. And we will dump this off. Oh, hang on. Where's the truck we just bought? Alright, 2 seconds. Thank you for joining me today. If you are enjoying our journey and would like to see more, then please rate, comment, favourite and subscribe in whichever manner your chosen platform allows. If you are joining us on Twitch, Mixer or YouTube, where we have loads more for you to watch, from our live streams to all our episodes across our various series. You can also drop by and say hi over on Discord, where we chat about everything from Minecraft to books and movies to tabletop games. But most importantly, thank you very much for watching and have a lovely day. Well, that was reasonable timing. Right, so the volume is currently on 18. I'm going to raise that a little bit. So this is a little video of Gravy from must be a year or two ago, where she was curled up on my knee, purring, and Casserole's sitting on my shoulder, and she gives off a few purrs as well, and somewhere in the background you might even hear the very rare speckled purr. So this is just under 3 minutes. Very awkwardly filmed. I completely forgot about the music. Hang on. Let's roll it back. So there we go. I'll restore that back to where it was there. They're good little babies, aren't they? Right, what we'll do now is we shall return to the abomination. It's perfection. Let's try again. Let's see, we press this button and we try and turn around again. Oh, which ones have you played worse? We'll have to stream them as well. Oh, hang on a second. We need something to... There we go. Oh. Well, hang on, let's hit the sign at low speed. The thing with these games as well, anything you hit is just instant stoppage. Thinking about other games as well, you've never fully answered yesterday the thing about which games have been your favourite so far, apart from you know, like the Broken Sword that you're enjoying, but and Minecraft as well. He's never answered what else was on the list, or Alien Isolation as well. I'm looking forward to going back and trying that DLC because I've no idea what it's about. Like the Jurassic World one, we need to get back to that, don't we? Because we left the park in ruins again. we've had more streams which have ended in ruin than anything else on that series. Right, let's try and buy this again. Buy the truck. Your new truck has been delivered to the yard. You can use it right away. Right, they've subtracted the money. Yeah, Firewatch was a really good game. Yeah, well, the music that we're playing like in the background now, that's the one that I selected for the like the only like license-free music I could find, which had like a similar vibe to the Jurassic Park like theme. But I'd like to go back to Firewatch. Can you remember that one bit where I mistakenly clicked on the wrong option, and I really wanted to know what that dialogue was going to be, but I slipped it and we didn't catch it because remember like she was talking to somebody else, but like we could overhear it. But I wanted to see what that like decision tree gave you. No truck yet. Oh, hang on, is that it over there, maybe? Completely obscured in the bush. Isn't that where you put like an abandoned vehicle? You dump it in the grassy bit where that nobody cuts. There'll be like some like rusty old wheel rims and stuff like that around here. Right, let's go in here. There's nothing useful in the mirrors there. Oh, we're going the wrong way as well. Oh, didn't even accept the job. It's just all gone horribly wrong. Press F. Click on that. Accept the job. One or two trips should do it. How are we going to get the money for 2? And then we press 8 again. We'll back it out. And then it was this road here, wasn't it? All the way to the end. Oh, I'm just thinking, I know we all got caught up in the excitement of the moment of Construction Simulated, but what's everyone's count up to so far? How far are we away from those bumbo moustaches? Yep, straight on through the red lights. Just over 14 and you're saving up for another scarf. We'll have to find where the picture somewhere on Discord, isn't it, of all the remaining ones. Are you saving up for another scarf as well, Chrissy? I have to have a look because wool prices go up and down. Because could always, if none of those colours, oh, you've already got your eyes on them. I was going to say we could always maybe ask my mum if she would make like a one out of like whatever colour you wanted if I can get the wool. Right, this is definitely gravel. Press F to fill it with gravel. I've got your the little blanket for is it socks? I get in my head. I get mixed up between because the other pictures and the cats and dogs that you show me. I've got my heads mixed up as to the names. But we've got your little blanket. I think I put a picture on Discord last week. I think, didn't I? Little blanket for the kitten. I thought that was the right name. I'm useless at remembering just names in general. It's like when I'm like going to like see some of my clients and what have you. I always try to like make sure like I shape my dialogue when I'm speaking, so that my sentence structure doesn't require the use of names. Anything to avoid remembering people's names. I would never have picked that out as your real name, Chrissy. I would have thought, like, if you had done like a reveal of your name, probably would have been something like Mildred or something. Bartholomew Mildred III. Yeah. Is that what you were you called Christopher yesterday when you shoved royalty into that lava? Yeah, that one works better. You've been a good boy today, Chrissy. Right, let's cover this marker. So, how do we get this out of the truck? Tilt the tipper to unload vehicle. Oh, right, here we go. Credit on our account, right. Oh, hang on, what's that there? Oh, did you not pick up the toolbox I left for you in what do you call it? Post office. That's the word I'm trying to think of. Because there's a shulker box there with a spare set of tools and armour for you. You don't have to worry about that, because that was what I gave you there was set number 3. Because I've got my set where I've got on my end chest, and then I've got one spare set, and then that was set number 3 that I had just finished, and I've started working on set number 4. So it's all right. You can keep those ones. How do you get out of this vehicle again? Here we go. The only downside to those tools is you'll have to spend like a whole load of levels to rename them all. I'm going to try and do an experiment with this vehicle. And I'm going to show you like one of the other amazing features that we did in the tutorial. If it lets you do it, I don't know. What do we do? Press 8. There was some on the road before. Where are they? What's that? Oh, you gave her all the elytras so she could return the other ones. It's no worry for those. You can keep the setup up in the post office. At least it's easy enough to get XP. You can just go to the whatchamacallit. And getting the books, you can always go up to Focus's base. You've got a shed there with like chests full of all the books. We were talking the other night we're gonna like have to make like a proper villager trading hall. Ah, here we go. This is what I was looking for. Because at the minute they're all like in little holes on the ground. Oh, is that the rotten flesh from the gold farm? Yeah, you can take all of it. Right, let's put the hazards on. Although, hang on, if this is going to be like a white van man job. Let's see, the council and what have you, they have to park like this, don't they, on the road? Right, let's hop out and see if it lets me do this. So here's the jackhammer, and here's a crack in the road. This is how you fix all the roads. You pulverise the ground a little bit. Yeah, we need a career change. And not only that, Chrissy, you've also got to remember you've got to employ like 15 people, but only one of them's working in the hall, the rest of them are just standing around looking. Right. Turn the jackhammer, and now we will get the roller. Let's see, this makes it go grey. You can move it around really, really quickly, but you can't move it back and forward very fast. There we go, we won. Right, let's get back in the vehicle. Let's have a little rummage through. Might as well have a little drive through this little city area, because this is like the only time that we're ever gonna like look at this game. You've got like indicators and all that, but there is no other vehicles. There's no people walking around. At least in Walking Simulator. Not Walking Simulator, Farming Simulator, you've got there is pedestrians. Granted that they're all ghosts and you can drive straight through them, and the other vehicles are so strong that when you tap them, it just completely, that they just keep going, and your vehicle, just stops like that. So I'm going to drive around this block because I want to see what that thing was on the side of this building. I was wondering if that was like some like other like secret hidden area you could drive into. But there's another red light there for you, Chrissy. Is anything around here? Ah. Oh, of course the stop sign stopped us. Just as well that was there. Oh, this is torture. What's that in the distance? Oh. We've hit the edge of the dome. That's why this is. It's that, was it a German or an Austrian film called The Wall? Go look the trailers up for it. I've mentioned it before, like ages and ages ago, but I've never seen the film all the way through. But the woman, she's in the, she's in the Alps. She's isolated from everywhere else, and she's in just this invisible barrier, and she just, it's like her survival inside of this sphere. Everything on the outside is like frozen in time. I see if I can find the trailer for it, because it was like finally on sale a while ago, because I've had it like it was on my iTunes wish list for like 5 years or something. But I've only watched the first half of it so far. We're stuck on a barrier as well. No, you can't drive into the ocean. Oh, actually, hang on, let's drive this way, because there's a lake over here, isn't there? Now, in Farming Simulator, you could drive into the water, but your car would conk out and you would have to reset the car. I wonder what happens in this. I'm guessing it'll probably crash the game if you're allowed to drive in it at all. Oh no, it's even better. We have Jesus tires. Oh, this is brilliant. Well, hang on, let's do an experiment. Some games mess up the reverse dynamics, don't they? No, not this one, that's alright. Ooh. Airport there. I'm going to head back to that base thing. If I can figure out where it was. Might have been over this bridge. I'm going for that grey blob on the map. Is that the yard where we got our stuff from? Yeah, it is. Just in case. Let's save our progress. So what missions are there then? Deliver gravel, deliver stones, or deliver sand. That's actually, how much money have we got? Not enough. Let's go and deliver some sand. Deliver sand to the ghost city. Oh, we're going the wrong way. Do you want to do a? We can maybe do a 24-hour stream of this. If we get 100 followers on Twitch, we'll. Or maybe it's 100,000. Let's go down here, the lengthy road. Like this, it's the only way you got the views, isn't it? See, I didn't realise he only had a couple of subs when he joined the original server, and overnight went up to like, was it 400 or 500 or something like that? Right, now this is definitely sand. Here we go. Yeah, I know. It's hilarious because he's like, oh, I don't know what's going on, I can't understand it. But the thing was, though, as well, that there's well, when we do like a raid at the end, there's like a little statistic value which tells you how many unique visitors there's been to the channel. It used to be where you could actually view it, like publicly, but they've removed it now. You can only view it on the back end, so it's not like available to the public. But the likes of on like here, I don't think it's far off 3,000 unique visitors. Whereas every time that we watched his, the value never went up. It was just always like 400 and it never changed. Oh, we're going the wrong direction. Because on average we get it's like the average is like 11 like unique people per stream, like coming in. I mean, obviously they're coming in, they're having a nose for a minute and then they're ducking out, but you know, it does show that in the statistics. Got to watch out for the other lurkers as well, haven't we? That was funny that the exact point in the Minecraft stream where we were looking at the heads, and we had he who was not worth naming's head in a separate bit in the box. It's mysterious. A few moments later, a certain somebody left the Discord and unfollowed me on Twitter. I'm really broken up about it. Oh, don't tell me we're on the wrong side of this barrier now as well. Let's zoom in there. What we got out? Let's just get around here. And I'll zoom in a little bit. So there's something going on there if I go down this next road. did we use for the tipper before? Not that key. Oh, this is no good. I don't remember what key I used to unload the vehicle. Let's try pressing F. Put the indicators on, that's always a help. Not that one. Oh, here we go, it's the up arrow on the keyboard. Apparently that's not enough sand. So we now have to make the agonising journey back to the pit. Yep, road trip. Try that again. Are you wanting a spot? Yeah, I get me words out. Are you guys wanting what? Try again. Oh, hang on, we've been defeated by bushes. I can barely contain my excitement. I get my words out again. Are you guys wanting a portal speedrun? Are you sure you can't, like, contain the, is just the excitement of this just too much for you? I don't even know if we're going down the right road, to be honest. I think that the more relaxed option would definitely be Farming Simulator. Yeah, well, that's kind of what I was hoping, but unfortunately, you don't get any money. That's one of the things. We're going to have a look at the reviews shortly, and they all say that you can't do anything because you've got no funding to do anything. So the only way to get money is to like get a couple of quid from those, that little road patch that we were fitted, and like spend ages ferrying sand all over the countryside here until you get enough money to buy the cranes and stuff. But I mean, if this was the Construction Simulator 2015 thing, which is what I thought I had purchased, then we probably would have been. I suppose it's that legal definition, isn't it, where they say sort of like the idiot in a hurry. If you like where they have like certain brands that look almost like it, but it's actually the knockoff brand. And they say, like, idiot in a hurry wouldn't initially spot that. They would just grab it and think it's the brand they were supposed to be getting. And like they purchase it thinking it's like proper like Coke or Pepsi, say for example, is the easy ones. So it's like if you go to Aldi, and they've got their version of Twixers, which I think are called little tiny ones, which they call Jazz or something. And then of course they look very similar to well they are identical pretty much. The colour of the packaging and everything to the actual proper Twixers. That kind of like brownie type colour. Yeah, invisible dome and bushes that are made of bricks. Weird sense of gravity and sand. To be honest, I'm not a fan of Pepsi or Coke. It's been years since I last drank anything like that. It must be about 7 or 8 years since I last had any like Coke or Pepsi or anything. I don't drink fizzy pop anymore. Yeah, well, we get the Aldi Twixes because we'll have them when we have a cup of tea at lunchtime, because they're only a couple of pence and they're absolutely no different to the regular Twixes. but you know, like the packaging is exactly, it's identical, isn't it? Even like the formatting of the text, everything. I'll definitely have a cup of. Send Chrissy to put the kettle on. Is that the Jammy Dodger ones? Did you see their press statement a few years ago, where everyone was complaining that chocolate bars were shrinking and getting smaller and what have you, and not Jammy Dodger, Wagon Wheels. That's what I'm thinking of. They came out in a press statement thing and said our biscuits are exactly the same size as like when you were children. The only difference now is your hands are bigger. Oh, here we go. Let's make this turn. Have any of you guys ever driven any of these sorts of big trucks? I've driven lots of big vans and what have you before. I haven't driven like one like this particular one. Yeah, it's like one of those things that at least the marketing team at the Wagon Wheels have a good sense of humour. The marketing team at Odeon Cinema also have a really good sense of humour, because I had many a funny conversation with them when I used to be able to go to the pictures anyway, because I always there isn't an Odeon anywhere around here, unfortunately. We've only got like the NAF cinemas, but I was always sort of like tweeting, going to see such and such a movie and what have you. But we always ended up having like daft conversations with them on Twitter. It was always a good laugh. Oh, you got driving full truck lorry things. This is a really long road, isn't it? I tell you something, what was it? The Luton vans. I drove a Luton van for a bit, and it's once you figure out how, see, it didn't have a cruise control like what I had on my Mazda. This thing had a limiter, so you set the limiter. So I set the limiter for 60 miles an hour, and once you reach 60 miles an hour, it won't let you accelerate any more past that. So I set it to 60 miles an hour, and I just rested my foot flat on the floor the entire way, because obviously the computer takes over after that point. So I didn't have to have a sore ankle when I got to the other end of the journey. I just used to just have my foot in a nice rested position all the way. Okay, you not to be trusted with real vehicles, Roty. I'll tell you about the story about my ex back home from Newcastle. When a dad bought her a brand new classic, well, I say a brand new, it was a classic Jag, perfect condition, and she totaled it within, must have been a week or so. There's a bit in Whitley Bay where, what button is it again to load? This is F to load it. Empty tank. Get out of the vehicle and call a service engineer. Oh, you're taking We didn't check the fuel gauge. So where's the phone box to call a service engineer? I think we've screwed this one up. But as I was saying that, in Whitley Bay, when you go to like the north edge and you're heading towards Blythe, there's a caravan park, and to get around that, you drive along the seafront, and there are two 90-degree turns. So you come along, and then there's a 90-degree sharp turn, and then you're going west past the entrance to the caravan park, and then when you get to the top, there's a farmer's field, the cemetery's that way, and then there's another 90-degree turn where you would go this way along to Blythe. Well, she just drove up the road and neglected the turn and just went straight over. I don't know quite what to do. I don't know how to call a service engineer. So I think we're going to forget about this game. What we're going to do is, because we're going to go to the menu, and then we're going to have a look at a couple of the reviews. Credits. Who is to blame for this abomination? There's the names there. Right, where is Construction Disaster the Simulator? Store page. It has 13 reviews, all of them negative, except for one. I'm hoping that you guys might not be able to focus on this. Right, hopefully this will work. I'm just waiting for my monitor to catch up so I can see that it's gone through. Right, it looks like I can see you. So fingers crossed. So what we got here, I said they're all negative reviews except for one. So if we've got here like this game is not good. It's was it? Yeah, see that's what I thought. I thought it was Construction Sim 2015. I thought that's what I bought, which is saying that it's a much more fun game. This game is not awesome. I'm trying to read this underneath my microphone there. But there is one positive review. One light beaming out of the in the darkened tunnel. So more than just a game, it's a whole lifestyle. So much to do. So much to see in this amazing game. Best game for when you have no friends, depressed enough to kill yourself. What are the other ones there? This game looks like a 10-year-old and has bugs all over. Yeah, this game is just absolutely dreadful. I wonder, have we played it long enough that I can get my money back? What's the time limit? Is it 2 hours? Oh, I can get my money back. It's only like a couple of pence, but I think it might be worth it. Because I don't think I'm ever going to come back to that, this abomination. Oh no, is that going to load up on the right screen? Oh, I hope this doesn't crash the stream. Valve games tend to crash my computer when they're loading while Streamlabs is streaming. so far so good. Right. And of course we have white text on a white background, so I can't see where the buttons are until the camera rotates. There we go. So has everyone got their stopwatches ready? Because we're not at an easy minute for me to be at the track with my system clock. I haven't played this for a week now, actually. So hopefully I remember the order that they come in. Right, so when we're ready, so 3, 2, 1, start game. I know, as I keep saying, you're not really supposed to time it from there, but we're only after like an estimate. Listen to our music. I take my watch off because my wrist is a bit aching. The best time we've had is 32 and a bit minutes. I don't know if I'll actually get anywhere near that today because, like I said, my wrist is a bit aching. I don't know what it's like for you, but it's absolutely like a furnace in here. Nice and cool outside, but my room here is absolutely boiling. Here we go. Is it warm for you guys as well? Now, eventually I'm hoping we're going to be able to, the speedrunners grab it and fling it. Oh, you're still going to put the bins out? I haven't brought the bin in from Wednesday. It's only the garden rubbish bin, so it's not like I'm going to fill that in a hurry. There we go. And was it test chamber 11? Is it 11 where I've got to go and put a portal down in the first couple of seconds? I think what I might do for like a future one, I might actually lower the graphical options and take all the extra stress off the machine, because you know when it keeps on doing those funny where it's loading and saving at the same time and it locks up. I wonder if I dropped some of the settings it might improve that a little bit. Number 3. Got confused there. We need to do maybe it's like if I'm doing like a practice day or something like that, where maybe I'll just like stream it as I'm messing around through the day. telling you that that's swelling. You need to go and see a doctor. Hang on. Yeah, I lost a bit of time there, but it's all right. Oh, is that one, the acidy one must be coming up shortly. I don't know what number chamber it is. Oh, don't crash now. Ah, oh, bugger. For some reason I hit the wrong button. I pressed shift the Minecraft, you know, to crouch when I'm supposed to press control to crouch. Oh, there's nothing I can do about that now, Chrissy. I wish I could get that jump down to do it, because you can do that whole chamber in like 5 seconds, but I can't get that jump down. Oh yeah, this one. I'm just going to pause for us to actually save it. F. Ooh. Oh, so close. See, this when we did this last time, remember I got it in one. Oh, what the hell? I've been practicing like the entire day to get this jump down. Right, forget it. Oh, what the hell, man? Oh, I think we've got no chance now. It's over. Yeah, too much time lost. Yeah, and if I could get those other jumps down. I know that when we last did it, I completely screwed up at the end. On those last few ones, it just got completely messed up. think it was just maybe far too hot, because I seem to do better during the day than what I am at night time when it gets absolutely boiling in here. Oh, I screwed that up there. I should have... I hope this is the right direction. Right, this is another one which has one of those funny little tight jumps. Failed it. Failed it again. Crashed. Come on. Failed it again. Number 12. Wish I could remember like which room was which. Gotta like get the cursors right over them. Yeah, the other one where we had those like long jumps, because we messed up on with the midsection jump. But we actually got it. If I could do the reverse hopping thing, we could get the time like massively down, but just haven't been able to like get that technique down. There we go. Got that one down quite well. Ah, this one. You can do this one in like 2 to 3 seconds, but I kind of get that jump down. He's not yet anyway. Oh, I just realised the desktop audio wasn't on. Missed it. we go. Number 16. How is it? Is it 18 or 19 in total? Oh joy. That's crashed. Right, let's save it here because we know we're going to die multiple times. Oh, we've just done it as well. Okay. I thought we'd failed. I hate this one. Why does it keep... I throw it up and yet it just skews off to the side. I was going to recover there. Well, we've lost loads of time on that one.
Is a real place where you will be sent at the first sign of defiance.
At least the companion cube's a nice quick one.
Most commonly produced by enrichment center testing are superstition, perceiving inanimate objects as alive, and hallucinations. The enrichment center testing are superstition, perceiving inanimate objects as alive, and hallucinations. The enrichment center testing are superstition, perceiving inanimate objects as alive, and hallucinations. The enrichment center reminds you.
We're a really bad one tonight, aren't we? We'll be lucky if we do this in 40. So it's at number 18 now, and then onto the escape. There is another trick you can do on this level, but it's really awkward to set up. It's like just one of those little glitchy ones. If it loads up. Oh no, not this one, I'm thinking of the other one. close enough. And that wall there. I don't know. Don't know if that'll do it. Save, crouch. And the controls are locking up. Oh, this is all we need. Yeah, we completely screwed up this one. Quick before it changes its mind. Save. Crash. And now the cake chamber.
There's exposure to uninsulated electrical parts that may be dangerous under certain conditions. For more information, please attend an Enrichment Center electrical safety seminar.
Cake followed by an escape. Oh, no, 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 no. Crashed again.
Thank you for participating in this Aperture Science computer-aided enrichment activity. Goodbye. What are you doing? Stop it. We are pleased that you made it through the final challenge where we pretended we were going to murder you. We are very, very happy for your success. We are throwing a party in honor of your tremendous success. Place the device on the ground and lie on your stomach with your arms at your sides.
I'd love to know how, like, the other speedrunners get this without, like, a single glitch. Because they get this like portal to glitch without fail every time, and we have to like do all these little loops and all sorts to get it. and we failed it. Then again, but 0 successes tonight. There we go. The blue on there so we can see it. Down here. Oh yeah, this one here, and then a little bit lower. Oh yeah, and then this bit. Crash. Now we have to play with, this is the turret section again, isn't it now? Come on, we're stuck. Joking. Try that again. Now, no crash. Now this is the one that I've given up trying to get that jump at the minute.
I'm going to kill you, and all the cake is gone. You don't even care, do you? This is your last chance.
Smile for the turret. Now we're into Gladys. Gladys's like loading area. So let's save here. And we failed. If we clip that end bit, that's it. Like we did there. Save it again. Wait for it to crash. Oh, you're joking. Yeah, it's just it's crashing just all the time at the minute, isn't it? But we've messed up too many of our portals, like too many of our like puzzles as well, though. Right, so tap save. Wait for it to crash again.
Well, you found me. Congratulations. Was it worth it? Because despite your violent behavior, the only thing you've managed to break so far is my heart. Maybe you could settle for that, and we'll just call it a day. I guess we both know that isn't going to happen. You chose this path. Now I have a surprise for you. Deploying surprise in 5, 4. Time out for a second. That wasn't supposed to happen. Do you see that thing that fell out of me? What is that? It's not the surprise. I've never seen it before. Never mind. It's a mystery I'll solve later. By myself. Because you'll be dead.
Where?
With that thing, my guess is that touching it will just make it even worse somehow. Where are you taking that thing? I don't want to tell you your business, but if it were me, I'd leave that thing alone. Do you think I'm trying to trick you with reverse psychology? I mean, seriously now. What do you think you're doing for damage?
And that's it, stop the clock. One disastrous run complete. So 33, 50, 54. So we'll say 2 minutes slower than that good one that we set. As if it wasn't for all those crashes as well, we probably could have saved another 60 seconds given how long each of those crashes lasts. Just wish I knew what was causing it. And what I might do is if I get some time over the weekend, I'm going to turn all the graphic options down to 0 and see if that helps it cope or something like that, if that's maybe causing a glitch or something. Or it might just be the act of it saving is locking it up each time, which in that case it wouldn't changing the settings down won't make any difference. Here we go to the cake chamber. the people that do the outbound speed runs, you know, the ones that can complete the game in 5 minutes because they use they go outside of the level and like skip it that way. There was one of them I watched, and as far as that was, it doesn't really class as a speed run. It was only like 5 minutes long, and it's assisted, which basically means it's an AI which fires the portal for you. So they're not actually doing it themselves. They've just basically rigged, like, you know, like when you're editing a video, it's a whole load of keyframes basically for where the portals need to be pointed. But they rattle through the game in like 5 minutes. But that's like going, like I say, outside of the level where they silence the desktop. They go like outside of the level so that you can't you can see the whole like arena. Put a portal at the end of the level and then just jump through it. But not, like I say, not as bad as what we thought, but it could have been better. We'll have a look now and we'll see if there's anyone to go and raid, so you can get your bonus points. So what's everyone's actual eggs value up to now? Let's have a little look in here. Raid channel. 14.5, progress towards the scarf. What value did I put on the scarves? I can't remember what I put them at. I think the Mumbos were 42, aren't they? 85 for the scarves. We'll have to like maybe all of us go through the points and see what we can adjust. Unless there is like a new thing that's been added where you can do like, hang on a second. I'll go to community, channel points, edit points. There's this new community one where everybody can like chip into one. So everyone can like chip into something and gift it to a member. That might be something that we might have to fiddle with the dials. But we'll have to go through the points and readjust them all. I'll see what you guys think that they what we think we should manipulate them to. But save that for another day though. Let's go to the stream manager. Who was that was online there? So we have a choice of Anita or Angry Joe. One's just chatting and the other's playing Call of Duty. He only ever turns up in the last 5 minutes anyway. Any preference on these two then, so you can get the extra points towards those scarves? I'm gonna hop into Angry Joe. Yep. Go over there for 5 minutes. So I hope you enjoyed that. It was a bit of a weird one. Because we had Construction the Simulation, or whatever it was called, which I don't think we're going to be ever returning to. But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed that there. Thanks for watching everyone, and I'll see you all next time. What's that there? Oh, you're hopping on the server. Yeah, I'm hopping on the server as well because I'm hunting. Whatever they're called. Wither skeletons. I've like seen how they do, like how the players on Cubs server, how they're hunting them and how they're getting absolutely tons of them. And I'm in like a place where I'm setting those up at the minute. I've got two, just like really quickly before, you know, like when I hopped on the server when you were on, before I had to nip away. I got two in that time, so I'll probably get the third one in a few minutes. Fingers crossed. Then I head to the end. I'll stick them on that podium and I'll have another beacon. But I'll be on there shortly anyway. Once I wrap the stream up and put all my wires away. So have a good night, everybody. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Thank you for joining me today. If If you're enjoying our journey and would like to see more, then please rate, comment, favourite and subscribe in whichever manner your chosen platform allows. If you are joining us on Twitch, Mixer or YouTube, where we have loads more for you to watch, from our live streams to all our episodes across our various series. You can also drop by and say hi over on Discord, where we chat about everything from Minecraft to books and movies to tabletop games. But most importantly, thank you very much for watching and have a lovely day.